Hello, everyone, and welcome back to My Thai Wife podcast. Yeah, now you can see me, and you can see my guests also. Sadly, I'm still doing it without my lovely wife, Sunari. Pim is not here today. She had to go with her boyfriend to Koh Chang, so she will be here next week. And I'm not sure yet if this is going to be the regular format that we are going to do it in video right now from now on, but we will see. It also depends on your support, guys, so thank you very much. And I have two special guests. I will start with the most important one, which is June. Hello, June. How are you doing? I'm very good. And we have Michelle again. What's up, brother?
Tim,
Shout out to
unfortunately,
Pim.
she's not here. I hope she have a good time with her boyfriend.
I think she does, but every time I spoke with her for the last week,
Yeah.
every time she was in the room. And she's in the, like, in the island,
On yeah.
Why are you in the room? She said, no, it was raining. I'm lazy. I say, fuck lazy.
Yeah, you can stay in Pattaya in the room, right?
Yeah.
What is the reason to make the holiday?
Maybe he's lazy and she's shy to say.
As long as maybe they do something in the room and they are busy in the
This is,
room.
I cannot ask those kind of
Yeah,
questions.
so you
At
never
least not
know.
offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she seems happy. She also took him first time to meet her family.
Wow, so that's serious. How
Yeah,
long they are together?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
So if you guess, like 3 months,
No,
6 months, is it like
I
a
know
year?
she knows him for a few years. I don't know how many.
Okay.
And this is the first time they actually went there. So congratulations, Pim, I
Wow,
guess.
okay, it's getting more serious. If you
Yeah.
meet the parents, it's damn serious.
Yeah.
And most of the time, it costs you money too. As a
Quite
foreigner,
yes.
you need to spend some money.
Yes.
I'm sure he did, but I don't know how much. And this is up to him and
Of
between them.
course, of course, but you can't go with empty pockets to the family. That's for sure. I know
I know.
tradition that
Believe
you
me,
have
with
to
my
do it.
ex-wife, I remember that, like $100 here, $100 here, $100
Yeah,
here.
and if you invite
Then
like the
young too.
parents, so you invite the entire family. So you know they have children, then they have cousins,
No, no.
niece,
Luckily,
so everybody come.
Everybody
Yeah,
comes.
the entire village is there.
luckily for me, when I met my ex-wife parents, they were actually working, so they weren't in their own province.
Okay,
They were in
okay.
another province, just her mother, her father, and her sister and a niece. So it's
Lucky you.
yeah, yeah.
So it was not the entire
not that
village.
expensive for
But
me.
this Thai village gonna be a little bit
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And you will be an attraction because you're kind of an alien. They not see so many foreigners there,
Well, my
and people.
ex-wife already showed them some foreigners before. I'm not the
yeah.
first one.
Okay,
She was
okay.
extremely popular back in the days.
Oh, all right. I get the point.
Yeah. So, June, I'll start with you because I want to tell you something.
Okay.
We were trying to make this podcast happen for, I think, at least months and a half, something like that. So, first of all, I want to thank you for
You're
coming, and
welcome.
I'm sure it's going to be a great show. And you got the privilege to be actually in the first video podcast that we are doing. It's
Oh,
never
thank
been done
you.
before by us, and all thanks to Michel. So we are using his own equipment that he normally uses for other kinds of video stuff.
Uh-huh.
And there is I told Michel already, so I met you a few times already,
Yes, we do.
but I never ask you personal questions because I want to learn about you here right now on the podcast. I think it's
Okay.
much more interesting. And
hope.
first of all, can you tell me about yourself, the basic, like how long you stay in Pattaya, what you do before in the
Alright.
work?
So then wait is I am living Bangkok for 17 years or something like that.
Okay.
The first is after that I lived there quite long, and then after that I moved to Pattaya about like 3 years already. Not really moving, but I just be here like Pattaya and Bangkok, up down.
Okay,
Like
so you're
on the
between,
week,
between the cities.
between Bangkok and Pattaya.
Okay.
So then on the weekend I'm in Pattaya. Like I have my work here for 3 days a week, but normally just go there every day.
Can we talk about your work?
So why not?
So
Yes.
soon. I want to make sure that it's okay. So, and when you are not in Pattaya, what are you doing? Like,
Some week on the week I am in Bangkok.
yeah, but you're not working. You're just staying with your friends, family, or
I'm stay alone, but we work is
Okay, okay. We can say that, by the way. In my
As-
podcast, we can say everything.
Okay.
Believe me, with Michelle podcast, we said much more worse things than that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Because like in Bangkok, I usually is I work in Bangkok, like I work the freelancer
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
like on the website.
Okay.
So then
So we are talking Thai friendly.
not really on Thai friendly on the website.
Oh,
So
okay.
we have the page or the website of
Oh,
us.
it's like an escort service.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's like
that's cool. That's nice. How long you work like that?
I think it's six before COVID.
Okay, so
Yeah,
2016, so about 6 years.
About it.
Okay.
Yes, something like that. But before I worked the bar, like a agogo bar in Nana Plaza.
You were working there as a dancer?
Yeah, like a dancer.
Okay.
About like when I moved to Bangkok, it's 17 years already about. Then I start work in Nana Plaza, Cascade Bar.
I never been. So I never been to Bangkok, and Michelle knows that.
No, I have already the question. Is Cascade Bar, they still exist? Or they in Nana Plaza?
In Nana Plaza.
Yeah,
It's like third floor.
oh, it's on the third
The third
floor.
floor.
Oh, it's still there.
It's now they
Is it a
closed
small?
already.
Oh, they're closed already.
Yeah, they
Ah,
closed
okay.
already because it's about like after COVID. So then
No, after you left. So
Yeah,
after you left, nobody go there.
after I know. So like
The
Fuck
talk-
it, June is gone.
Yeah. We can
No
close
point
the
to
bar.
go. No point to go.
We
No
have other
customer.
100 ladyboys, not important. We need
No,
June.
no.
That's why they're closed. Yeah, seriously.
Because maybe that time is the business not really.
Okay, because of the COVID and
Yeah. So then it they sold out. Then it now they changed the bar.
okay.
So and after that about 5-6 years, yeah, I changed.
Oh,
I work like
okay.
a freelancer escort.
And now I know this is where I met you normally. I know you work at the KRU,
Yeah.
right? Which is Katuya Us. It's Ladyboy Agogo.
Yes, ladyboy agogo. Because now I move here to be work like PR manager.
Okay, so you are not working as a dancer anymore.
No,
You're basically
no
in
more.
charge of everything,
Yes.
we can say, about not including the money. So everything in the promotion and with the customers and
So it like what is with the customer?
no, what is your work? Like if
So
you need to define like what is a PR manager, what do you do over there?
usually the PR manager I be like look after customer, take a customer in the bar. So I be help the girl as well, like to train them as well how to take care customer too.
Okay.
Like try to make customer feel comfortable. Talk with the customer with girl like a mama sang do like a
Okay.
as same like a let's call the manager too, right?
Yeah, but you are more than a mama san.
Yeah, I'm more than mama sang.
And you make it your own style. So I
Exactly.
never have like the feeling like that you be the mama son. It's more like you welcome everyone with your special attitude to the bar, right?
Yes.
So and you link with them first, and then you sit them down on the table.
Yeah.
And then they drink immediately because they want to join the conversation with you. And you're even
Exactly, yeah.
pointing out that you want to have a drink. Somehow some other girls say hello, come to you, right? And then you will see in which direction his taste go. And then he's sitting down maybe with you and the girl or only with a different girl. But it's always like that. But as I saw it, just as a customer, I always think like you are the first one that comes most of the time in touch with, especially with new customers, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Every time I've been there, I saw you so busy. Like,
this
no,
table
really,
from-
moving
yeah.
from a table to a
Yeah,
table,
yeah.
and in each table she had her own drink, right?
she had her own
so
drink.
she come from my table. I see that she drink one sip, she go to other table, one sip, right?
That's why I love it too.
Free drinks everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's fun. By the way, for the guys that don't know, the KRU moved. So it used to be in Soy Diamond.
Yeah, before it from Soi Diamond. So now we move to Soi Bukhao now.
Yeah,
It
and
was actually long time in Soy Diamond, right?
Wow.
I asked the owner, he said to me like 8 years, 8.5 years.
9 years over
Nine
there.
years.
Yeah, it was an
It
was
really
the first one, right?
established
Yeah.
place already.
And I think it was the first ladyboy agogo in
Well,
in the walking street.
Oh, in the walking street, yes.
in the walking
yeah,
street.
yeah, yeah,
favorite
yeah.
before. Yeah.
Because I think if you consider Baby Boom Agogo, so Baby Boom was also running for many years.
Okay.
Yeah, before.
Baby Boom is I know Baby Boom about like
Before Josh
Before the
died.
part, yeah, before Josh died, it's 12, 12 years.
Something like that, yeah.
I
12,
don't even
13
know
years.
what you're talking about because I not been that time.
But
in
you heard
Pattaya.
stories about
No.
Baby Boom?
No.
Never?
No.
So it used to be the most hands-on and crazy place. Really,
They
I'm
had
not
only
joking.
ladyboys, or it was like a mixed bar.
Only
Ladyboys.
ladyboys.
Oh, okay.
Yes, only
And
ladyboys.
Damn,
some
I
of
miss it.
like some are very known ladyboys. I will not say the name because some of the ladyboys I know from them died already. So
Oh,
I don't want to
wow.
disrespect
Okay,
them.
okay, sure, sure.
But it used to be very hands-on. I remember I went there with my ex one time and she just immediately went out. Why? Because there were like 3 guys sucking off the ladyboys over there, right in the bar.
What the? Wow.
Really.
Wow, that sounds
And
really like a
the
crazy
thing that
place.
shocked her the most, one of the guests ordered a drink. And she asked, the ladyboy asked, do you want me to stir it for you? And he said, yeah, of course. So she pulled her cock out, put inside the drink, stirred the drink, and gave him to
Oh my
drink.
God.
Oh my God, yeah, that sounds like a crazy place.
Yeah,
We have
it-
to reopen it. No, it's okay.
It
I
used.
see before, yes.
You've been there before, right?
Yeah, I saw that before.
Yeah. But Josh was extremely nice guy, and we all miss him.
Long time already.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it
Okay.
was, I think, one of the most crazy gogos you can find. And if we compare it to KRU, and this is what I want to touch on, KRU is not that hands-on. It's very how it's have a lot of class, right? It's very classy place.
Usually it's not, we cannot call the classic place because I think, okay, let's say it's the Pattaya artist, we do agogo bar.
Yes.
So we like a dancing girl.
Yes,
so,
but it's very
because we
it's-
cannot
You mean so not so much touchy, but of course they put the boobs
more than
out,
that.
right?
More than that.
Yeah.
The girls always wear very nice clothes. Normally, no one is getting naked over there, right? It's
Yeah.
very like of
never
course if you
completely
want to go
naked.
with,
Yeah.
yeah.
Only
And it's
maybe
very
it's
classy.
maybe like when it's like a birthday and someone get totally wasted. So then you see maybe someone.
Yeah, but
get
that you can
drunk.
see it every bar in Pattaya.
It's-
Come
yeah,
on.
it's like a special event. But no, on a normal day, you would never see
No,
that
no,
they
no.
completely
Never.
sweat down. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think the only difference now, in my opinion, that this place is actually the new place. I think it's better because the old place was so big.
Yes.
It was a huge place, right? And now it's a bit more intimate, right? And I think it's much better for the girls also because
Then they can be close with the customer
Yeah.
more. And then the customer can see them closer.
And I tell you, my grief with the old place. So let's say I went and it was a quiet day, right?
Uh-huh.
And you had a huge stage over there, and all the ladyboys are standing over there.
Yes.
And let's say the place only have 3 customers right now, all eyes on you. Everyone is just staring you, waiting for a drink. It's kind of scary, you know. And now the stage is small. It's not that intimidating as it used to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you don't need many people that it looks full actually.
No, not at all.
No. I think the new bar is quite work a lot.
So you think it worked better than the old one?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
it's the really better than the old one.
Yes, and also I think now me and Michelle actually spoke about it yesterday. So 2 points. First of all, he point out that you have the best sign in all Pattaya for any bars.
They're
Yeah, and the post
amazing.
outside,
Yes,
It's a
right.
huge sign.
amazing.
How many
Yes.
meters? I think it's like 4 meter, 3 meter sign, something like that.
No, when Mark saw, no, you showed me the outlet before you even open it, and I
Yes.
think like the long one is even like 12 meters long or
It's
something
quite long.
like.
but I
12
don't know.
meter.
Yeah, 12 meters.
crazy.
I don't know as well.
Yeah,
how
and then you have
how-
the one that's like square, but the one who goes down the entire building, I think like.
You
this is
cannot
like-
miss it. Like it's so
No.
big
And it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
Many colors. It really draws your eyes there.
Yeah.
Right. And the second thing that you pointed out was basically that. Wait, I forget my point. 1 second.
That Soi Bukhao is the hotspot.
Exactly.
For ladyboys.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's like that. So before it was a little bit like more stretched out. So you have still a few agogos in the walking street, right? And
There
then
are still many.
After you guys left, and then we have so many bars, they actually opens. So and now it's really like all the people that we know, they're living here, and we always meet like if we're going out, even new tourists in the bars. So it's like everybody start the night at least here.
Yeah, in the Soi
Soi
Bukhao
Bukhao.
area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and then you get to know each other, and then it's more like for ladyboy lovers. It's like really Soi Bukhao is the hotspot.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Not I think not only for ladyboy lovers, I think almost for everyone, because it used to be the walking street, but the walking street is not the same walking street it used to be before.
No,
Now
it's
it's full, it's changed his culture, let's say like that. It's
Yeah.
full of
Changed a
people from
lot.
other places, and
Yeah.
there are not
Yes.
many European foreigners over there anymore.
No.
So it's more Indians,
Yeah.
and I
And-
think more Arabs also.
Indian mom and like a Chinese as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Now,
I
the
think-
Chinese,
Yeah, if you put it on a list, I would say like number one at the moment is like India.
India.
And then China. I would say China, Korean is kind of same. Sorry to
Okay.
say it, but it's like similar, right?
But the Arab people.
you mean
is
they are
not
all
really
looking
much.
same to you?
Yes, so for me it's hard to define, right? So it's hard to define. So I always ask like, hey, it's Korean or is Chinese? But yeah.
But usually it's we cannot say like Chinese or Korean, because they're quite similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. But we just listen language the whole.
Yeah, but come on, it's the same. Like if someone come from Germany and someone come from Belgium or the Netherlands, so if you not speak to them and you not hear the accent, you also, but it's hard to guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Of course.
especially like European, it's also hard to tell. Some European could be from Australia, so it's not. It's like.
And
just
then it's
because
not
they're
even
looking
European,
Asian,
yeah, yeah.
yes, you know what I mean. So it's actually just a natural thing.
Yeah, but I think, as we said before, Soi Bukhao really became the new hub, right? Because if
Yes.
you walk around El Metro, Soi Pothole, and also Soi Bukhao itself, it's always entry town. By the way, we went there yesterday. It
we
was
went there
nice.
yesterday. They have also
You see
some
more
mixed bars
foreigners
over there, yeah.
that are Western rather than other areas
Yeah.
right now. So yeah, it's great. I think it's I'll tell it more than that. I think now that everything is more compact to a single area, it's much better for us as people that enjoy to go out. So we don't have to drive so far and
No,
go so
you
far.
just do everything
no.
by
Yeah, yeah.
walking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can always like explore like different bars. If you just say you go out today and then you decided to go out the next day, you not
Yeah.
have to visit the same bars.
Exactly,
You can have a
because
completely
there's
different
many.
trip, right? In the same area.
Yeah.
Because there are so many, right? Yeah.
A lot. It's like many ladyboy bar as well.
Yeah, but not only, as I said,
It's the bar, the beer bar, in the
everything.
same
Yesterday
area.
we went to Three Time. It wasn't a ladyboy bar or anything. It just was a regular bar, and even the other bar that we went later was a regular bar.
Yeah.
Just the third bar was, which is new bar, was actually a ladyboy bar.
Yeah.
But
Where
yeah.
they play the killer every Monday.
Yeah, the
Did you
place.
join it?
Yes, I joined it as well, but I lose her.
Yesterday we did something interesting. First time we played pool on a round table.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have it there like
Yes,
next bar, right?
Next to the toilet,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
In the
yeah.
front.
Yeah, but they have it also like
the bar similar.
2 bars on the left.
Uh-huh.
So they have also the same table.
The same table,
But,
but
the
it was
front,
so
but
weird.
Not in the dark, in the
Yeah.
backside, right?
You tried that before?
No, never.
It's very, very, very weird.
I never do.
Yeah, it
Because
was
all
weird.
the
But it was
angles
fun.
doesn't make sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, but totally new experience. Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, it was. So, as I said before, I don't know you very well, but I know that you and Michelle know each other for many years. How did you met? Like, how did you
we
meet?
know it together about 3 years?
Yeah, 3, 4 years,
after
something
COVID
like
time,
yeah.
like
yeah.
COVID, then is the bar like come back open. So
Oh, so you met her at KRU first?
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
We meet there, and because she jumped immediately to everyone who is new, so she jumped to me. So and then we click immediately. So it's all like, oh my god, she's so smart, she's so funny. So the way she's doing it, so I saw like, okay, that's a cool girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
since then we connect.
We met together like at the nightclub or something.
Yeah, also after that we meet each other everywhere.
Yes.
So once we know each other, then always by accident, of course, then we also ask if you have time or I have time, just to hang out
Hang
together.
out together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you have similar vibes.
Yeah.
I know that. I noticed that already.
Mm.
And I think like, so you had a lot of experience in the gogos, right? Have you worked regular bars before also?
No, never.
Never.
Never. I just only work agogo bar, and then after that is I work escort in Bangkok.
Okay.
So then I come Pattaya for work like
Oh,
PR
okay.
manager or manager.
How was the transition when you move from Bangkok work wise and start to working in Toys R Us? Why you was able to immediately work as a PR manager? So why you have already like this different kind of job and level?
Because is I know is can I tell the
Yeah,
You can
say
talk about
whatever you.
anything that you want.
because is I know the owner
Okay.
for really long time already. So then we keep talking, we keep contact like we met together many times and many years when I come down or he go up. And also like after that maybe he used me because in Bangkok I know a lot the people as well.
Yeah.
That's why maybe he used my connection or maybe he need like I'm work here for him like maybe the people follow me as well.
Okay.
And also I quite maybe be around with I have a lot of experience with the agogo bar or
Yeah.
freelancer escort. I think he know how I can handle after
Yeah, I think-
manager. So that's why he told me to come down. Can you come down, please? Work like 3 days and then be PR manager. Then the first time, usually for me, I don't know I can do or not because I not trust myself as well. I can do it or not. But
Because it's first time for you.
yeah, my first time.
I get that.
But every time when I come down, I go to Hiba to looking of the people, how they work, how they do work together. So then why not let try? So I try already for 3 years now.
I think you can stop saying that you are trying, and you can say that you are actually doing that, right?
And you're doing
But
it quite well.
And also I think I love the job. I love the job.
More than
because-
dancing?
More than dancing, and also like make me more like grow up one more step.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't care about like working or sex anymore.
Yeah.
Like because I have forgot my job now.
Yeah, you're
I
not
think-
like searching for customers all the time.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So she quite changed me a lot.
Yeah, but I think,
changed me a
as you
lot.
said before, you said he used you for your connections, but I think your best skills is actually because you have such a long experience with people that go to go-go bars and like
Yeah.
ladyboys. You actually know how to talk with
Yes,
them, make them,
yes.
as you said before, make them feel comfortable, and teach the ladies how to do basically what you did for so many years before.
Maybe I will change the word like I use they need me. They use me.
No, use is a good
Connection.
word because use my connection mean without you they cannot do it.
I don't know how to call
They
it.
benefit out of your
like
connect. Yeah.
we know it together.
Yeah.
We help each other.
Yeah,
That's better.
of course.
Yeah, but I think your other big skill is like your talking skill. So, and this is something like it's hard to teach someone that you be not shy and you immediately connect to everyone who walks in, and you have like it's like a really tourist place. So everyone comes from different countries, different culture, but you can handle immediately everyone. That everyone feels like, oh my God, they feel immediately connected to you, and this is kind of a talent. It's hard to teach someone, you know what I mean? Of course, you can say to the girls, don't be shy, just go them, talk
Yes.
them, whatsoever.
It's not
But
enough.
It's a different skill what you bring to the table. And I just was asking you to it because, of course, I know the owner as well. And we have a lot of chit chats there. And then we just saw you working, that was at the old place. And then he said to me, oh my God, I wish I have 10 Junes. Yeah, I would make so much money and I would open so many more places if I can put her, because you have also another place, right?
Yes,
Peachy Lilies.
Peachy
And he say
Lily.
like, oh my God, I wish I could clone June and I could put her
her
there.
everywhere,
And put her everywhere, right? Yeah, so that's why I say when you say it's only like your connection skill, you underestimate your talents. It's not only about your connection. Of course,
Yes.
you'll be deep connected in Bangkok, but you have this skill. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know now. I know.
Yes.
You know, as I told you before, on Friday, I think me and Michelle, we are going to meet our friend Scott in Bangkok. So I never been to Bangkok. What is your recommendations for me for first time in Bangkok? Because I know where you are going to take me. But
Everywhere.
you are a pervert. You are a pervert guy. I want to know the normal places I can go.
Okay,
I don't know, you asked the right person.
Because we are like quite in Bangkok, we go the same place
Yeah.
all the time, you know. It's such,
The pervert places.
yeah. I think you will love it.
I
Of
hope so.
course we
I don't
will.
know. I never been there. Like, I know it's a very busy city. I mean, traffic-wise compared to Pattaya.
Yeah.
And I know now in the lowest season, it's actually the bars are empty compared to Pattaya.
I think it's when I be in Bangkok last week, it's the bar and then Soi 11, that's quite okay.
Okay.
But the bar normal, I think not really busy like before, but be okay. I think it's for me because usually for me I'm really not go to the bar when I'm in Bangkok.
Yeah.
I just go to like restaurant
Tony's.
like Tony, Oscar.
Those are restaurants are we talking
yeah,
about? Okay.
yeah. So then like they have
Restaurant with nice bars. When
nice
and,
bar.
Okay,
Yeah,
we need to
so
go
you
there.
can sit outside. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So then it's quite busy, yes, and also like go to the nightclub. That's
Okay.
it. Because when I go up to Bangkok, I just only hang out on
What
7-Eleven.
nightclub do you recommend over there?
Level, Sugar,
Everything Sukhumvit
yeah,
11.
on
Okay.
everything there.
Yeah.
And also, if you're like quite classy, little bit like
Parcel or
pastel.
pastel? Yeah.
Pastel. That's quite nice.
Yeah, well, it's quite expensive, but it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to figure out a plan where we are going.
Yeah, I mean, we have not so many days, but
Yeah.
I have to make a plan.
Yeah. Because
Somehow we will figure it out.
I'm out of my element over there. You
yeah,
know that.
yeah.
So maybe when you go out the first time, so then recommend my first home, Nana Plaza.
Nana Plaza.
That's my
Okay.
first home.
Yeah, if you've never been there, you should see
I
it.
never been
yeah,
there, yeah.
because it's just crazy how many bars there, and even like they have 4 ladyboy agogo, right?
Right now,
Yeah, 2 in the corner, right? If you go at the bottom level, you have 2 at the corner, right? Straight there.
if we talk about before, we have about like 1, 2, 3.
We are talking about ladyboy gogos over there.
Yeah, but
Okay.
only
We
in
talk
this
now.
complex, right?
Okay.
Nana
On this,
Plaza.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ladyboy bar in Nana Plaza.
Bars. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there or when was
Was
the
there.
Well, yeah.
But now is have only 2 left.
No, darling.
2.
You have 2 at the bottom, right?
No.
Then 2 you have at the bottom, right? At the ground floor. You have 2.
Only 1 now. Up station, only 1 now.
The other one closed? When was the
Yes.
last time you been there? How long ago?
Last month.
Oh wow,
yeah.
okay.
So only one. The bottom is only.
Low season. You have to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
bottom is
yeah.
like up station. So then the second one B52.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think, even if you read the news now, the tourists, like there are less tourists than ever in Thailand right now.
Yeah.
Especially because of the wars, but also because the economy changed in the
Economy
past.
is
Economy is
especially
changing
from Europe as well, and America have
Even,
issues.
by the way,
every country have
I read
issues, right?
2 days ago that
Similar.
all the Chinese tours are starting to go to Japan now. So the no cash tours, no money tours
Yeah.
are going to Japan now.
I also hear like Vietnam is for them an interesting destination.
Yeah.
And Cambodia, so it's like it's drifting.
Yeah, because Thailand got a bit expensive right now.
No, I also think like regarding just when I see like in what kind of direction the walking street is going, and it's not just from the people who are there. If you see the new clubs, they actually built them in the heart of the walking street. So for example, we was pretty upset about it. So the latest, biggest one that they opened, they call Boss Club.
Okay.
And Boss Club is actually where the Marine Club was.
Okay.
And Marine Club
Which was a legendary
it was
bar.
the first club. It was the
What the
first
club,
yeah,
first
yeah.
club in the walking street. So
the
it's have a
walking
lot
street.
of history, right?
Yeah.
And the latest history that everybody knows is like everybody can go inside.
There is no
some ladyboy
discrimination.
have to give
Have to give like the 100
baht or
baht
something.
to the
Yeah, and
security.
then but everybody was there.
Yes.
So in there we have like crazy parties in the morning whatsoever. So and then when we heard it will be reopened, So everybody was curious. Okay, and then we hear some rumors already.
Like if it will go to the same direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and then
Okay.
we hear some rumors. Oh, it might be like some India who would open it, and then we thought already. Oh no, not
Yes.
not another one.
We saw the sign already.
Yeah, and then we saw Boss, but
my
it looks
God.
nice from outside, right? And then we went there.
When they open, so then
Yeah.
when they do like grand opening or something like that, we try to go in.
And
then-
we acting. She say like we
and like
yeah.
holding hands.
yeah,
You holding
we
hands
hold the
together,
hands
yeah.
like this, so we're acting like a couple, and I even make like a little scene, right? So I want to walk in, so they check, of course, her purse and want to
Then
see
they
the
say,
ID card,
"Not
and then
allowed."
they say not allowed, and then I say, oh, but she's my girlfriend, right? So we together, right? I do like we have such a long history together, right? And they say, yeah, you can go. I say like, yeah, what is that, please? You know what I mean? We come together,
course.
and then they say no, and then we say like, okay, fuck
Okay.
it, yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah, but I think it's not. You said before it's like an Indian style bar. I don't know what that means, but the one club, sorry, not bar, and the one club that we do go quite frequently lately is Sandbar, which is also owned by Indians.
Yes, but nobody knows because so Boss Club you see already from all the stuff, everything you can see.
Yes.
It's like in the hands from the group of India guys, right?
Okay.
So then you have the other two clubs that quasi compete with each other with the traditional India dancing and music.
Like in
so
the front.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like Indian
Indian song. Yeah,
club.
Indian-
so they battle
Oh.
each other.
Together.
They're opposite from each other.
Opposite
I never
each
been
other.
there, so
No, and it's in the middle of the walking street, and one tried to make it louder than the
Loud,
other
and
one.
then there's another loud.
It's crazy, and even if you walk like a few meters away, you're still hearing
and
it.
they're making
Yes.
money inside.
Yeah,
like,
because
the Indians actually go and spend money in there.
yeah, of course. Otherwise, they wouldn't take so much money. They wouldn't take so much money to actually build it, and they not have both of them at the same time. So there was first one,
And then-
they saw after maybe 6 years to 1 year that they established that they're making money, and they rent the opposite building was free. So and then another group of Indians took over that
take
place.
over.
But I'm
Yeah.
confused. So they don't play like techno or dance music or hip hop, only
I don't know
Indian
what's
music.
going
It's
on
for
in-
me, I don't know because
Yeah.
I never go inside. For me, I
They
never-
just advertise the club like this from outside.
But outside Indian
So they have
song.
yeah.
like,
So they have
loud.
like the drums, bong, bong.
Okay, so my
then you
things-
have the
Dance-
dancing,
dancer
and
as
then
well, like Indian style.
they're
Yeah.
singing something
Like Bollywood.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and they battle each other, and but it's not have something to do with Thailand.
We need to make sure Scott not sees that. Because if Scott see that, you know
Oh, you're
what
saying,
happened.
yeah, maybe he will join them,
Yeah.
wear the high heels, and then let's go. Yeah, he's the model.
Dangerous
then.
with him.
Yeah, it's dangerous everywhere anyway with him.
No, but yeah, sorry.
So then Scott quite danger man, eh?
Yeah.
No,
Scott,
no, yeah, if we have the level, so then he takes some high heel from some girl, and then he can walk on it, and he can
Really?
even dance on it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he can dance on the pool as well because he went to a
last
pool
time,
class.
wait.
Ah,
Last
yes.
time we went to KRU, right? And
Yeah.
we are sitting there, me and Scott, right? And then some ladyboy, very beautiful, came to talk with him. And I see he's not even looking at her. He's just staring at the pole and thinking, can I go there or not? Can I climb up or not?
Yeah, because it's really high.
Yeah,
right?
and he's not even paying attention to the girl. Like she's touching him, he's not even looking at her. That
So
he's
just
just
the
looking
pool,
at the pole.
just the pool.
That's his style, you know.
He's just crazy.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah,
he's
we
a-
love
Then he
him.
try.
Yeah.
And then he try.
But someone else do better than him. He could not step up.
yes.
But
he just like step up one and then pull down.
Yeah.
Up, pull down.
Yeah, because he's
Very
heavier.
heavy.
Yeah.
No, he's also heavier than you, right?
Yes.
And you just tick.
Maybe that gives him like the kick why he want to do a diet now. He want to reach the top of the pool.
Maybe. You
is
know
his
what?
goal.
We
That
can
is
make
goal.
him like a party. When he do reach like his goal weight-wise and pole-wise,
Yeah.
we can bring him like buy a bottle and have fun together like a big...
then the high heels.
That will be for his birthday, I think.
Oh,
That's
okay,
better.
okay.
9-inch high
Spoiler
heels.
alarm.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
quite high. 9 inch.
Yeah, but he's walking very good on high heels, so we give him that at least.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
I
next
can't-
challenge.
I think I can't wait to see that.
I think he cannot wait. So, and we're talking before about Sun Club. Sorry.
Yes,
What do you think? Why it's so different?
Because first of all, from when you stand outside of the club, so all this advertisement, what the other clubs have, they don't exist there,
No.
right? And all the stuff what you have is like Thai or at least
Almost
Asian
all.
looking.
Yeah.
So everyone who is in touch with you, so you wouldn't mind. The only reason why I knew it was like before they let everybody inside. I've been there, and I just have a talk with the manager because I was curious like why it's empty, what is the concept,
never saw the
where
manager
you want
over
to
there.
go. Yeah, it's like the floor manager, right?
Oh,
So,
okay.
but it was like a short guy. I not saw him around. Maybe they kick him out, and now they have a different one because I not saw him or he hiding somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
But this particular person I not saw again. But anyway, I'm asking him, and then he told me that that it's owned by a group which also is based in India.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I know. Oh, then I was surprised because first the name Sun, so it could be like, it's not like have a Punjabi or something, It's not something that sounds like from India. And then when you're looking at the stuff and the music they play, but as you also say to me, like you can't see like really a clear concept. So that's why I was just curious who is behind it.
Yeah.
Because I saw like on the stage they have the show as the stage as well, right?
Yeah.
Like can play the brand there, the band.
Yeah, but I
there.
don't think I always saw the dancers. I never saw a band over
Yeah,
there. Only people that they bring to
the
dance.
dance.
It's on my side because I never go there.
Oh, you never been there?
I never been there.
I think you will like it.
Now.
I never.
On the weekend now they let all the ladyboys inside.
Yeah,
so last Saturday it feels like almost like juju in the good.
What do you
see a
mean in
lot.
the weekend? It's not every day they let everyone inside?
No, but when we go like because now it's low season, so if we go now in the middle of the week, it's like quiet and you have maybe one or two tables where ladyboys are. But if you go on a Friday or Saturday,
Oh, so wait.
it's more crowded and there are more ladyboys.
But they
because-
still let the whole week everyone to go inside. There is no
Yeah,
discrimination.
As I know now, for now,
Yeah.
you never know when they would like to change. But right now, you can say they're not changed this.
And I
right?
must say, the prices are very reasonable over there.
Yeah, it's okay for. I think it's just normal for a nightclub.
I don't know. Last time I told you, if I compare it to another club, which I will not name,
Yeah,
it was like we bought a bottle of vodka, an absolute vodka, and it was cheap, like 1,500 cheaper than the other
than
place,
the other one. Yeah.
which is a lot of money if
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
thinking about
sure.
it. Yeah.
But this normally is how much?
For the absolute, it's like between 3,000 and
Yeah.
4,000.
So I paid 2,500 over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's be okay. I
Yeah.
think
Very
that's
good price.
That's
It's a
good price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for walking street, it's cheap.
And then the mixer was another 300, something like that.
Yeah.
And the bucket of ice, another 80 baht. So
Yeah, but this is like the random price
Yeah.
usually for the mixers. So there's nothing. But the bottles are a little bit cheaper. Yeah.
yeah, but the only complaint for me is that the music is extremely loud over there. Like we are unable to speak even little bit with each other.
Yeah. It's like you have to shouting to each other and really screaming in the ear that you can. It's like a little bit too much.
Yeah,
but,
just turn down like 6 dB, something like that. It will be
Just a
better.
little bit. Yeah.
But it's really nice club, and I'm having a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
fun.
huge. It's huge. Yeah. And I'm glad we have a new spot to go.
Have you been to the upper floor? I never went there.
Yeah, because they have like a bigger toilet there and some stuff like this. It's same like it's like more like a balcony. So they have
Okay.
like VIP lounges, but because it's never packed right now, so they're not really selling it, and you just can chill there. But you be there more or less by yourself.
There are pool tables also?
No,
No pool
only
tables.
only like couch, sofa, stuff like this,
sure.
like lounge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we come back from Bangkok, so not this weekend, but the weekend after, we should go all together.
You know it. I can't go on the weekend.
No, after your work, because it's not it's start
yes,
to
can be-
no it
can-
start to
can-
get busy
Three.
late. You know
About
what I
three.
mean? Yeah.
Three just start to get busy.
Yeah.
Where is that the location?
You know Boho? You been in Boho already, or you not been in Boho also?
You
Not
know
yet.
Soi VC? Soi
Before tunnel, but on the other side from tunnel.
On the
It's-
walking street.
Yeah. So you have the McDonald's opposite,
Yeah.
right? And it is basically just
Basic, just
before
go up.
before the,
Soi VC Hotel.
So if you go from Soi VC to the walking street, It's right there.
It's on that corner.
Yeah.
But it's not in the soil. It's still on the walking street. It's
Okay.
huge. It's huge.
Yeah,
It's
so-
bigger than Republic. Yeah.
Can
It's a very-
try. Can
Yeah.
try.
It's big. That's why it needs so many people that it actually looks crowded. So that's the problem. So if there are only like a few, okay, it's not a few people, but it looks like a few people because it's so big, right?
Yeah, but even when it's completely full, we always had a table over there. They never
Yeah.
like told us we have to sit with someone else.
No. It's amazing.
Yeah, but lately I start going. I don't know if you know it, to Epic Club, Epic
Epic.
Bar.
Yes.
Now I wait. I know why you are laughing, and I'm not going to talk about that certain person.
No, we also had so many crazy
Yes,
nights.
we have so many crazy nights.
In Epic. Oh my God.
I
She's
like-
always then like the champion of pool. So that's why when you introduced me last time to the champion, so I
Yeah.
said like, oh, she have to play with June because when June have her level, so it's always
Maybe
like,
you know her. If you go there,
Yes.
you know Mem that
Yes.
play pool over
I
there.
know.
She plays good.
Because it's we met together like in there like quite but there the open is late already like
Yeah. This why-
late club late bar right.
Yeah, I think it
bar.
just start to getting people around 4 or 5.
Yeah, I
and
think
the
if you
peak is
get-
at 6. When Juju close, everyone
When
just
everything
Yes.
when everything closed, so everybody that don't want to go home, they go there.
yeah.
They
It's
go
not a
there. That's the
club;
last
it's a
stop.
bar, but it's
Yeah.
very nice,
Yeah.
quiet place. I do have my griefs about this place because I think it's. I don't want to say exactly, but as a former drug user, it's a little bit too hard for me to stay there sometimes. I will just say that.
Because of that basically everyone is high.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone is high, and it's
After the
very,
nightclubs.
Yeah.
and it's
But
sometimes.
we have our level of alcohol, so we also not like sober. So for me, it's like when we decide to go there, I never have a clear mind. In my clear mind, I would never say we have to go to Epic.
Yeah,
Club.
but I
in my
was-
clear mind, I would
Yes.
say, okay,
Me too.
come on, the night was great. We went everywhere. You know what I mean? Just call it the night. See you, I don't know, in the next few days because the day after we'll have a huge
Of
hangover.
course.
Yeah.
Last time we had a massive hangover, but I never been offered so much cocaine in Pattaya
Oh, we
more
in
than that
in that bar,
in
yeah.
that bar because
Oh.
everyone always, hey, you want a bump, you want a bump, you want a bump, and I'm not like, oh, thank you, but
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
thank you, but no, and I have to explain to them like my whole story, because they are keep pressing. Why not? Come on, it's free. No, guys, I don't need it. Thank you. And then I have to explain my whole story in order them to let me. Okay, you don't need it.
Next time you not make the whole story, you just say like, "Oh, I tried it, but I never liked it."
Mm-hmm.
Because this is for me, this is for fact. Because I also hear they ask me many times, but I also say, "No, I tried. I tried
But
more
the
than once,
problem
but
is
I
that
never
I
liked
love it. Every
Not
time that you
only-
just
not
say
only
the
you
word
guys.
cocaine, my eyes just open wide, and I cannot hide that I love it. Right? I just don't want to do it anymore.
I have a lot of it arguing me. Then I say, I'm sorry, I'm not the drugs ladyboy.
Yeah, which is actually kind of different because I know many ladyboys, unfortunately, that do a lot of drugs, and
Yeah.
it's very sad.
have a lot.
Yeah, it's very accessible here.
Yeah, it's really common. But I would say not only ladyboys. It's like
I think it's
because
a
of the
lot.
scene. So if you sing about like that, they have to work in the bar like every. So June, for example, so she have the privilege that she have to go like only like the busy days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Saturday, yes.
Yeah. So this is like a privilege. So, but usually the girls have to go like every day.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, okay, when I was young, so I call it like the perfect week. If you can make like really 7 days in a row and you can drink, but you do it like, if you are able to doing it. I tried many times when I was young and I stopped at day
three,
number
day
5
four,
or
yeah, yeah.
something, right? So because then my battery, everything was off. But if I made it, so I thought like, okay, but it's not often like that it's happened right before. And now they're not doing it only for 1 week, so they have to do it consistently because in 1 month they have maybe 1 day off or something. Or
3 day off.
3 day off.
Yeah,
So
3 day
sing about it. Sing about it. So that means how many days you have to consistently drink. And your job is it to drink. You're making extra money to drink. Your money is to promote that the customer drink with you and that they
Yes.
also drink by themselves more. But it's also like how more you get, how better it is for the bar and how better it is for you because you get tip every single
The point that
bar.
after they finish drinking and the bar is closed, their goal is to actually go with the customers.
Yeah.
So the night is not over for them, right?
Yeah, the night not over, but there's some girl that go to the Thai club or something.
Also, yeah, because
Yeah.
they still want to enjoy themselves. Like to have a life, basically, not just be the bar home,
But
bar
also
home.
I would say some girls also not really like is the main thing like tend to go with the customer, right?
Yeah,
So you have some they just like
have
to
some.
play,
But they don't go.
drink, but they not really want to go.
Because they have boyfriends, or just because they don't enjoy, let's say, foreigners, for example.
Usually is we can't ask them about because that's not
Like a
their
private, yeah, it's the
their
private
business,
stuff, so you
know.
cannot push them, right?
But I
Yeah.
quite understood why they want only drinking like a play.
But I have a question for you, because I know someone that working there, and she told me, like, and by the way, if I'm saying something that you don't want me to say, I can cut it after, right? But she told me there is like a gap that you have to fill, so you have to get at least something like 10 bar fines every month.
That for the salary girl.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's kind of forcing them to go with customers, or at least I'm not saying go and fuck with customers, but at least go out with the bar with the customers, so he pay the bar fine, and then maybe they go party to go together or go eat together. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that can be because but is when the salary go about the bar fight for 10 bar fight that is we make the rule already. We talk to the girl already. The girl must to know is the rule.
Yeah, of course. I'm not judging it, but I'm saying that you said that some girls don't want to go with customer, but still, if they want the salary,
But then you have difference, right?
Different. We have the freelancer as well.
So you have like two kind of girls working there, right? So
we
you
have
the
it.
guys that
salary
get
girls,
The salary
girls.
girl and freelancer girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually the quite have some don't want to go customer, but they work they work freelancer.
Okay.
So, but about the
salary girls,
they no problem. They
know already.
They know already. They come work here. What they need to do.
And they want it also.
They want it.
They want
as
the
well.
money from the bar fines and from the customers themselves.
They want money extra from the customer as well.
Yeah.
That's why.
Without going in like details for a person, but like randomly in general, if you say like the freelancers have like few reason why they don't go. What is like the most typical reason why they don't go? So I guess like they have a boyfriend at the time.
It is probably if we ask them that, they quite much to say, "Oh, I'm not really feel like it" or something like that.
They're not like them like.
Yeah, they just like have all the time have skills.
Okay.
But we cannot.
You cannot really force
yeah,
them.
we
pray.
cannot. Yeah, we cannot.
I get that.
Come on, tell me exactly why. You know.
Okay. But you think maybe because the customer
You can guess.
Maybe not the type.
But usually I know already.
So what is your guess? Let's say, or if you think, what is the number one reason that they don't
Is the
want?
number one is one. Okay, infill in my budget because some they say, oh, maybe the customer is quite too big and quite,
So it's not the type, right?
yeah, not the type of them.
Okay.
And two, maybe it's have a Thai boyfriend as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know many of the girls and ladyboys here have someone on the side that is local.
Oh, okay. I'm local.
Now you're local. This why you have so many sides. But
many.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a reasonable reason to, like, if I have a boyfriend and like he don't want me to go with other customers, so yeah, okay. But I have an even more interesting question for you. So the girls that do work salaries, like, yeah, they need to reach 10, but I guess some of them do much more than 10 every month, right?
They do. All the girl in my bar, they work the salary, right? They get more than 10 for sure, and they drink more than
the limit that you
the
say.
limit we say.
Oh, they also have a limit on the drinks?
Yeah,
How
not
much
limit,
is it?
but like
The drink
a
is
goal.
90 drink
Yeah.
for 1 month.
It's not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's not a lot, 90.
Yeah.
Think about
Is
it.
it 3 per day?
Three per day is nothing.
But don't
I
forget
know-
we have 3 days for day off.
Yeah, so it's a little bit higher.
So then it's about like
3.2.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
For
all
me,
the
it's
girls
just
they make
still
the
mind blowing that I have to drink like every day.
and
like-
also when they make is more limit
There is bonus.
bar fine, and the drink they get bonus.
They get a crown.
Yes,
They get a crown.
and bonus.
Yeah, but many bars I know. I will not say which bar specifically, but a bar that we know very well also. Like he hire only freelancers, but if they reach a certain amount, there is a bonus over what they get
Okay.
for normal drinks.
Yeah.
Right? And they don't count the bar fines, but still, like bonus is very common thing in this business because you do want to make sure like they are trying their best in order to get that drinks, right?
Having right now the first low season actually in Soi Bukhao, what you witnessed, if you compare it to the low season last year, and when Katoi's Arts was still in Soi Diamond next to the walking street, you think like if it's now already more busy, so you can show that it makes sense to change the location.
from walking street to
Yeah.
here. It's really better.
Even
No,
like
not the
low-
location. We are talking in general.
No, I mean from customer money wise.
Yeah, but you are
This-
talking in whole Pattaya or just at this bar specifically?
No, I mean like
Just-
when she
just-
compared, when she compare like a Toys R Us when it was in Soi
Okay,
Diamond,
okay. I thought you
now when
meant
it was
you
in-
comparing the low seasons.
the
Okay,
low
sorry.
season.
Yeah.
I think it's here more better.
Okay.
It's here
Soi
better.
Bukhao,
Soi
okay.
Bukhao more
Yeah.
better.
I've been told also that Pattaya now is doing better than Bangkok in general.
Quite.
we talking about the bar Sydney Secret. So she have it in Sukhumvit 11,
Sukhumvit
right?
11, yes.
So
And she have one in Pattaya.
She have it
Yeah.
here
One
in
in
Pattaya. So it's also like Soi Bukhao, just a small soy down there, but I still call it Soi Bukhao
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's still in that area, right? And I went now a couple of times in Bangkok for the last few weeks, and I went there on a Monday, so in the middle of the week. And if I compared, especially on the same day, so I was there like the only customer when I
Yeah.
went there on a Monday, and now Scott
Scott
went there
said
also
the
there,
same
and
thing.
he was also the only one. So when we go on a Monday there, it will be of course not same busy as on a Friday or Saturday. On a weekend, but it still always have people, and if you're sitting there, you always see people come and go. So it have still a flow, but there wasn't a flow at all. I was there, and the ladies was a little bit desperate. They say, "Oh my God, you are the first one coming. I don't have any lady drink today."
Yeah, in Bangkok you mean?
Yeah, in Bangkok. So that's why I see that some bars, they really struggling in Bangkok. And since then, I know that Bangkok have a low season. And before people told me, oh, Bangkok, we never have a low season. And then I start to believe it because it's such a big city. And then I saw it with my own eyes when I compare bar to bar.
It's quite different.
It's
a
different.
Different a lot.
But the location from Sydney Secret, I have to say, it's like, that's why she call it secret.
Yeah,
So it's like
quite
in a
small,
small soil,
and
you
the
can
dark
pass
soil,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, you can pass
But
it so
here
easy if you
also
don't
in
know it.
Pattaya also it's a small soy.
That's true. That's true. But more people get used to it in Pattaya to go to small soils.
Yeah.
And especially, you never been to the Sukhumvit 11.
No, never.
But Sukhumvit 11, everything is there, right in front of the street, right? So that's why every bar, that's why you say, oh, when you go to Tony's or Oscar's, so that's bars, they are there on the main road. So if you go there, they are always full.
Yes.
There you cannot really say they have a low
Okay.
season, you know? So I think like it's also like specific from bar to bar. Yeah.
And also like I think in Bangkok the can call low season really low from many years from last year because I think it's now have many things. It's a change a lot.
Yeah, but it was also so let's just count the things that changed it. So the economy right now in the world is shit. There was the earthquake that actually scared people.
Yeah, that's
There are almost three ongoing wars right now in
Yes.
the area. Like you can still call it in the area.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all
Can
affects
say it.
everything.
I also think like, but it's just like what I just can guessing. I don't have proof for it. But I think like the tourists they go to Bangkok, you not have such a big ladyboy lover community in Bangkok as you have it here in Pattaya. You have so many locals that we actually know. They go from the to one ladyboy bar to the other
Yeah,
one.
jumping like-
yeah. So when I go to Bangkok and I go to the same bars and you not have so many as you have here. But here you always see the same people on different days. But somehow you see the same faces.
But it's not only the lady boys. If you see
Yeah,
even
yeah.
the regular bars right now in Pattaya, I mean the big bars, the known bars are doing
Yeah.
always great. But even the smaller bars, you see there are customers over there. You almost not see empty bars right now.
Yeah.
It's not full, but still they are making money.
They still make money.
Yeah, but I think like especially for the ladyboys, I think just like Bangkok don't have it that big, like a real community. And the tourists, they might not know all the places because it's a little bit like spread out. It's not everything like hotspot as we have here in
Yeah.
Soi Bukhao. So here, as a tourist, you don't even have to know it. If you be in Soi Bukhao and you just walk down the street and maybe you take a turn on the Soi LK, you will always end up in
You
some
can
because you see them
You
right
see them
outside.
straight
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also talking with some, actually girls and ladyboys that came from Bangkok, from Phuket to Pattaya recently because they say there are nothing going on over there right now.
Yeah.
Like
Wow,
we are
yeah,
just
yeah.
staying, we are not making any money. And in Pattaya, at least they know, okay, Thai friendly, they can make some customers, right? They can find any bar.
Freelancers, they can
Freelancer,
work,
whatever, and
yes.
working in a bar. And
Yeah.
it's actually active here. And I like it. I know it's not. And by the way, I don't know if you agree with me, but as someone that used to come here as a tourist, not someone that lives here,
Yeah.
I actually prefer the low season because you feel like you don't have much competition, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And also, it's quieter. You can
I think
enjoy.
you have a lot of benefit. I think the flight is cheaper, the hotels are cheaper,
Yeah, I think
and then the bars are not overcrowded. You
Yeah.
know, you have only one negative point could be some good girls might go at home.
And the weather normally is worse at the low season.
Yeah, but here for Pattaya it's
For
fine. We
Pattaya,
are good.
I think it's
Pattaya
normal.
is always like
Last
even
time
we-
I came August, it was raining like 20 days out of the 30 days I was
Yeah, but
here.
it's never raining like all day long, right?
Yeah.
So Pattaya usually the rain stops, right? So we have it maybe for 30 minutes, maybe for an hour.
Yeah.
Then the Thai
There
people
were
are already
only-
crying, the world get over it, the world is over, you know. But then
No,
after
but there
1
were
hour, it's
floods, like 2 days of floods.
yeah, but so having a flood
Pattaya
here
is
is like
normal.
easy for flood,
yeah,
right?
Pattaya just raining like 1 hour already flooding.
Yeah. I know
And
that.
then some specific places just need 20 minutes of rain and you need a kayak. Yeah, it's really like that.
Yeah, but I don't mind it, right? But I do enjoy, as I said, the low season. I feel much more comfortable in the low season.
I just can stand up,
Yeah.
keep on talking. I just take myself.
By the way, you still have the microphone, so you can keep on talking as well.
It's
Yes.
amazing. Someone want also something more to drink? Coconut water, tea?
I don't know. I
Water,
see the
please.
vodka bottle over there.
Yeah. We
So-
can also change to adult drinks.
Yeah, so the idea before, and now I'm speaking to the listeners, we thought about doing a drunk podcast.
At least we're drinking. We would not be totally wasted, but the plan was that we drink.
No,
right?
but I do want us to have one time a real drunk podcast.
Oh,
I
but
think
then
it
we
can
have
go
to.
fun.
But before we start the podcast, because usually it's only 1 hour, we have to drink because
A bit, yeah.
yeah, because you and no, also June can drink a lot. So I think like we will not be
I'm
like
not worried
drunk
about
in 1 hour.
I'm not worried about June, me or you. I'm worried about Pim. Pim is not a drinker.
Oh,
She will get fucking wasted. So she
Your
might.
ex, yeah.
Sorry?
No, this is the
No,
co-host.
no. My
Pim is the
co-host, Pim.
Pimco.
Yeah. No, my ex is still in my country.
I saw.
But
Co-host.
yeah, she's my
So
co-host.
usually he do it with Pim together.
Yeah, she's also a ladyboy.
Yeah.
She used to work in Delirious. Maybe you know her. I don't know.
What's your name?
Pim.
Pim.
Yeah.
Pim,
I have to see the photo.
cute little girl.
Yeah. Also, the listener want to see her photos, so might be in the next podcast that we have another video podcast. You can finally
sure they're curious.
see her. Yeah.
If you only know the
I know you're
boys,
disappointed about me, but she's beautiful, so don't worry about that.
not say that, Mike. You're a handsome guy.
I am, but come on. Compared to you guys, I look like a garbage bag.
No, you did not.
I know. It's okay. Sorry. So now it's something that I want to discuss with you too, but this is something that is going actually about the podcast. So me and you were talking about, and this is also goes for the listeners, actually renting a studio and start doing a real professional podcast with the cameras and actually the people behind the cameras and everything. And we know the pricing already. We spoke together about this, but I want to know actually like what you think. So many of the people, the guests that we had, especially the ladyboys, don't want to show themselves.
Again, please.
So if we are moving to a format of actually videoing everything,
Mm-hmm.
I know that many of the people that used to be on the podcast always said, no, actually, we don't want to be seen. We prefer there is no cameras. Can you tell me why do you think it's that? Like, why they don't want to show themselves? Although the ladyboy personality is always very out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know, but
outgoing. Yeah,
I don't know about it as well. I don't know how to. I don't know how to tell that too because there's some. I don't know how to call to say it like. Okay, it's myself. I don't mind about the video because we not do anything wrong. It's
Not yet.
yeah,
and I would say there's never something what you can do wrong on the
yeah,
video.
yeah. Like we just talking.
Of course.
Nothing have to like space. Nothing
Yeah,
like
we are
the
not talking
hiding or
everything. Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. But there's some people they think like, oh no, maybe they're gonna just post something on the website or something like that talking about me badly or not or blah blah. You
Oh, you think
understand?
it's a matter of
Yeah,
confidence, actually?
some ladyboy did like that as well.
I never even thought about that.
Maybe also about like hate speech, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like if you put yourself out there, so it's like easy that you get
There are
like
always
negative.
haters. Come on,
Yeah,
whatever you do.
yeah. But some people, if they not need to be in this kind of
Yeah.
position, right? So there is no need for them to be actually in this podcast. So they're doing it because they think like, okay, I have something interesting to say, but to having the risk to get like hate speech after it. So because everybody is curious, like, oh, how do people like my podcast,
Postcard.
the episode where I was in. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah,
And
I know they check it.
of course, it's then like sad to see if you have some people even you don't know them, but they write something bad. You know what I mean? So for some people, especially if they not get used to it, so they might say then, oh, okay, better I pull out, better I don't do it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because so there were two things I was like worried about, right? The first one that the people, let's say now we bring a random person to talk, lady or ladyboy, it doesn't matter. If she's seen actually in front of the camera, she might not tell everything, right? She might will try to be more composed and will not talk to the, as you said before, go into the details too
Yeah.
much, right? Because she don't want to, might her family see her or her
It
friends.
can be also quite overwhelming because first of all, most of the people they're not even talk like with microphones or some
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
setup like
Or
this.
maybe the
Of
first time
course.
for them as well. They don't know. They're quite shy as
Yeah,
well.
and then when you have both already, so you have like the cameras pointing on you
Maybe I need
and
to use hidden cameras.
yeah, so really small
Yeah,
ones,
in a teddy
right?
bear, the teddy bear cameras. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear cameras.
See a red light there? And no.
They call it the babysitter camera back home, but yeah, yeah. So they put it, and yeah, it might be that. And the second thing I thought, maybe like there is a boyfriend behind that, a boyfriend outside, sorry, outside of Thailand, that maybe they told them they're back home or different stories or whatnot.
I think that is not the problem with the boyfriend or something like that. About talk with on the
Oh,
podcast or
you know how many people I know that are actually in Pattaya right now, and they told their boyfriend that they are back home to Isan or whatever.
They make up the typical
they
story,
just
but they're still hustling.
so okay, I get
Of
it.
course, it's happening. I'm sure you know people like that, and I know, and Michelle. That's a common
Yeah, and you hear
story.
stories, you know what I
I don't
mean?
have
Yeah,
anything to hiding.
Not you, but some people do,
yeah.
right? This is the problem normally with this. We had this conversation 2 days ago also.
But I would go like this because you are already like successful the way you did it before.
Yeah.
So and I would say like if you just think like you have like a really interesting guest and but he preferred to not video record it, so then I would say like okay, then we just doing actually the audio. And if you have people that are open for it, so of course I would then always go for them first. But if you have someone who have some really interesting input, So then I would say, okay, this is a special episode, and then you do
We
like
can
the
do it
audio.
like in the news. We can blur their face, blur their noise, their sound. You know,
Yeah, give them a
Maybe
mask.
just the bro the face. That's be okay. I think.
it will be like the detective shows on
Yeah.
the TV.
People try, no, especially people in
Right.
Pattaya would try to figure it out. Who is
Who
that?
is
I know,
it?
I know her. I know her. It's a very common thing here.
Yeah.
You know, I have a friend. I just saw it a few days ago that he's a PI back home, so a private investigator,
Oh, okay.
and he was hired by some lady back home because her husband is always going to Thailand. Like every 5 months, 4 months, he go to Thailand for 1 month. And he told her it's with friend and business and whatnot. So he's my friend, the PI, right? So he went here to Pattaya and he found out this guy actually have a family here.
Oh, an entire family.
Like a wife and two
So
children.
that means have the second
Second
home.
family. Yeah.
Second home.
And he
wow.
didn't even told his wife.
Oh.
Complete different life.
Yeah,
Same like in
yeah.
the movies.
Yeah, but it happens. And
happens.
like it's crazy to think about it, but
That's happened when you fuck without condom.
well, the first baby, okay, but they have two babies together. So I think it was mistake.
You think by
it was
accident?
intentional.
No.
That's why.
Or he's very bad at pulling
That's
out.
why I fuck with ladyboys. So that the risk is more or less to have a baby.
As Scott always say, there is more chance he will get pregnant rather than the lady
You
boys.
only can get some animals from them, like, oh, I have a dog, you know what I
yes.
mean? Let's adopt a dog or something, you know? And then the relationship break up and you end up with the dog.
Yeah.
So that can happen.
Take care of my dog.
Yeah. But thank God, in most of the condos, there are no animals allowed, right? So, yeah.
Although I read something interesting 2 days ago. So the rate of, let's say, binary people or whatnot that are actually adopting children around the world is much higher than the last 10 years. I wonder, it's not happening in Pattaya, like, let's say, ladyboy and her boyfriend adopting babies? Like, not in Pattaya, I mean in Thailand. I not see that much.
Was it even legal before they now
I think
we are
it's-
allowed to marry,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're allowed to
around-
marry and you're
yeah.
allowed to take a baby. Let's say baby that doesn't have a parents,
But
like an
is
orphan.
that just
No.
allowed now?
No,
Because
not really in Thai. Not really around for that.
it's not allowed.
Not really around.
You
for
cannot apply for taking a baby that don't have father and mother.
that.
like if an
Usually
orphan?
we can. I think we can now because I have some friend as well. Like the gay and gay, right?
Okay.
They marry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they have after like from the children who don't have father mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care of it, but quite difficult. Like not easy to.
So they have to show they're married
Yes.
for many years,
Yes.
I guess.
Yes.
So there are many
have to show them
regulations
it's about the
that
family, all family on both sides.
okay.
Gonna with this idea gonna be great or not? Have to talk with both idea, both
Okay.
family.
There is also the option of like finding an mother for the baby. So getting actually,
And then you fight
sperm.
for the sperm. Who put the sperm?
Yeah,
in?
yeah. You know what they do? They just mix the sperm together and give
wow.
the sperm. So it's random.
Milky Way.
Yeah, yeah. That sucks.
That's cool. So before the baby come out, you don't know.
You
Yeah.
don't know who,
It's
who
like Thai
father.
or European.
Yeah, but it will still be half Thai because the mother is
Because
probably.
the mother,
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
But if Thai, you don't know it.
Nobody would think
But
like that. You
I
would be
wonder
the
why it's
father.
not so common here. Like I know there are many gay couples here and like lesbians and
Yeah, but
whatnot.
do really have so many couples the wish to have children? This is the other question.
Would you want to have children? If you had the right partner, like the right,
No, I don't want it.
you don't want children.
I don't want children.
Okay.
But okay,
Me either, perfect match. We
Yes,
can marry.
If talk on my side, right? If talk on my side, I have my sister.
Okay.
I have my sister. But if I want my children, I think I will take care of my niece
Better.
better.
Yeah.
Because when I'm older, I think she will take care of me.
Yeah, yeah. We were talking about this before. I remember.
Yeah.
But I do know ladyboys that like think that the only reason that a man don't want to be with them because they cannot give him babies.
Yeah, but I think it's not this.
No, but if you ask me, so for example, now I turned 41 and I don't have the wish for children. I don't have it before.
Okay.
And then I thought like maybe it would coming. Of course it could come with the right partner, but then my desire getting more and more like in the direction that I prefer to
Yeah,
be
but
with
you are
lady
very
boys.
business oriented right now. I think your mind is not even going into the place of relationship or babies. I know you. You are
Yeah, you know.
extremely business oriented for the past years, right? So
Yeah, that's true.
you are like a career man, right? Like the career woman that don't even think about all
Yeah,
this.
but I think like many people, I mean, okay, maybe they're not like so driven or focused about making
A
like
family.
their own business.
Yeah.
But I also think like many don't have the desire. I think maybe it's come also more from the woman than in the relationship because they say they have like an inner clock inside of them, right? Because biological, they have like a certain amount of time where they are actually are able to bring a healthy baby to the world, right? So, and that they have kind of a voice that going louder and louder how older they get, right? I know it from my sister, right? So she have 3 children, and for us was the question, why the third? 2 was already
Yeah.
enough, but somehow, you know, when she get close to that clock, the voice was so loud, and then it
Yes.
happens again. Of course, cute one, yeah, no doubt about it. But if you think about someone who have no children,
No
you think like,
children.
why you need a third, you know? Because every children, especially in Europe, it costs also like a lot of money and time, take care.
Yeah.
But everybody
Yes,
needs to have a job in Europe. So she have her own career. The boyfriend have their own career. So you always have to manage who take care of the children, right? So that's why I think like, wow, you want like to deal with it with a third child, you know? But hey, everybody have their own mindset up. So I never judge, I never blame, but I think like there are a lot of people they have like similar mindset up to mine that they don't think that they really want to have children because it's have a long last not relationship responsibility. So you have a responsibility. And for me, it was always like when I was young and living here in Thailand, I never could afford it. And I was happy that I have only the stress and the struggle to
Of
take care of
yourself,
my
yeah.
life
Yes.
and how I can make it happen that I don't have to go back and that I'm able to live here. And then when I would maybe like be able to take care of a child, I'm already in kind of different direction, mindset up wise. And I also think like now from my age and the way my entire mindset up is, what say like that I prefer to be with a lady boy. So then it's like it's just out of the
Yeah,
window.
but you also said you don't even have the desire.
Yeah,
You don't
but I'm
like-
happy that I don't have children also, you know, because with this kind of new lifestyle, I would like somehow still would be like build a relationship with the mother because I want to see my child grow up and want
Okay.
to be part of it. You know what I mean? So this is like a huge thing, a huge part, and it would like take a part of your life forever. And so many ladies actually they are cool with lady boys. I meet, come on, you have also like friends, right? Like women friends. And I witnessed the situation. So if you go out in the club and you see like lady boys with girls together, and you meet them many times, everything is cool. Until that point, they find out that you fuck with the lady boy in the group. Then all the ladies, even they call the lady boy, oh, she's my sister and everything. But then they look at you like you be a pervert, you are gay, you something so bad, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But you be the same person, you know what I mean? And they call her sister, so that means actually, okay, you call her sister, you know what I mean?
You don't
So we
think
cannot
it's
fuck-
come from jealousy?
Of course, it's kind of jealousy, and I
No,
also
no, come from jealousy. So we had that talk before that right now,
Yeah, what do you
especially
think? You know this kind of situation, right?
Yes.
You think like the girls are jealous then, or
It's for me is I quite they quite jealous of it.
yeah,
because you know we were talking about that right now, especially when the Western food is like the Thais start to eat Western food, and the Thais got more fat, and the Thai girls, right?
Yeah.
And the ladyboys still try to stay as slim, as sexy as possible because they have two reasons, right? First, they want to prove that they are beautiful women, and they want to be even more attractive than the ladies. And right now, basically, most of the ladyboys look better than the ladies you find in the bars.
I think it's not really that because don't forget about the ladyboy. Ladyboy is the man.
Okay.
We have the what they call the burning really well or really good modern girl.
The metabolism, I
Yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah.
from
Yeah.
okay.
So if the girl they just eat a little bit, and also they I don't know how to call like get the gene from father
Genetics,
mother
genetics, yeah,
yeah
the
from
genetics, yeah.
from dad from mother
Yeah.
maybe they have the family like father fat mother not fat so some they get from her I don't
Important
know
one is fat.
yeah I don't know like is the usually we gonna talk now in person is the girl they have the this for burning is not really good like a lady boy.
Okay, so the metabolism is not as well,
Yes.
but I still think that there is some kind of jealousy for what you said before. Because if they called her sister and I love her, she's
Yeah.
my best friend, and then she know
The
you.
problem what I have with the entire scenario is one thing, especially for most of the guys, to come out is almost like a come out if you figure it out that you be gay. So
Okay.
if you show publicly that you are into ladyboys, it's kind of an outcoming, yeah, and coming out.
Okay.
Because
You mean coming out of a closet?
yeah.
Yeah,
So because many people, and you would 100% agree on it, how many guys have a girlfriend and secretly fuck ladyboys? Oh, many, exactly.
Yes,
So
many.
these are the people who want in the social life they want to see as a normal guy, but the deep dark desire is that they are fancy to ladyboys as well, or even like only ladyboys, but they want to have this happy life for the outside world. So that's why I say, if you be so strong, yeah, and you have so much courage, but it's also it's like a building up. At least for me, it took many years because I come here. I was really young. I was 27. You know what I mean? So you just start to be from a young man to growing up man whatsoever. So it takes a little bit time. So if you build then all this courage and then you have this kind of situation, you feel so like ashamed for this moment because they just touch you. That in a group, you have to understand, a group is always like more powerful than a single person.
Okay.
If she would say that to you on one, it would not be affect you. But there is an entire group in
So now,
front of
like,
you
everyone think about that.
Yes, they're pointing with the finger on you and say like, oh, how you could be. And now we see you in a different light, it's so obviously, and everyone like them acting like this. Yeah, I just say,
We are in
now...
Pattaya. No one care about anything here anymore.
No. It's still like this. Just for example, if you go with the typical girls out in a group in Republic, they are not get used to it. These are the showing off girls, blah, blah, blah. They think like they're number one. If you show, they give you this kind of look, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? They give you the eyes. For me right now, I give a fuck. But you get these eyes, you know what I mean? I see them. I see them also when they start and gossip about you. See, like blah blah, and then it's like, oh my god, it's like a wildfire. So you just have to go over it. You know what I mean? Don't care about it.
Yeah, but it sounds like, again, confidence thing. Like, you are aware of that because you think maybe, I'm not saying you, I mean a general person think, oh, I'm so aware that now everything changed because he also think maybe, oh, I'm doing something that is wrong. In the eyes of society, not in his eyes.
Yes, in the eye of society, and this is still the problem. The problem is it is not accepted like how it should be.
Oh, but come on, it's so accepted here in Pattaya. I never seen anyone got discriminated because they go with ladyboys or ladies or both or whatever, or men even.
I saw it, hear it in my particular case so many times.
Really?
Yes, it's because like the way where you going out is like pro. There are pro ladyboys, So the environment where you surrounding yourself is really healthy, and it's even good as a confident boost. But why you don't know the English clubs that we're talking? They're in the middle of the walking street. So if you're going in some places like 808, Republic, Iba, whatsoever, these are the high hetero places. Yeah, where is this not normal and out of the ordinary if I show up, for example, with June? And we are a couple, and we not even have to be kissing, but it's obviously that we be together, holding hands or what. In every table that is next to us will gossip about us for the next 30 minutes. We will be like the talk of the night for the next 30 minutes.
Talk of the town.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yes,
Is it?
yes. You see, agree
And
with
also we got the gossip all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I'm really like sensitive always with my environment, so, but you not have to be sensitive because it's so obvious, right?
Yes, because we don't care anymore about.
Yeah, we just enjoy the moment.
Yes.
Even be laughing more about it,
Exactly.
right? Yeah. Same like when we go in flags. Okay. No, but
Maybe you should try to come with us, and then you will see it is what the people they look.
yeah, you will see. And then just think about like what we're saying, like keep it in mind and not just be like happy in the group and just watching about the random people, and you will immediately like they're touching each other,
touching,
like
like,
make
look,
with the
look.
finger. Yeah.
Like-
Try not to pointing with the finger, but somehow in a direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then I give the fuck, talk about me. Go, not my
Yeah.
problem. It's your problem.
and on the other side, Toy, for example, right? She's really like how you say it, not famous, but she attract a lot of guys in flex.
Because
So
her
because she have the
type.
curves,
Yes.
right? So she have big curves.
Yes, her
And-
type for the
the black guys,
The
yeah,
black guy,
yeah.
yes.
So and then nobody go to her, and then she always be so happy when I go to her, we dancing and all this stuff. No? And then I had a question to her, and I say to her, Toy, please tell me, because that's my feeling. How many guys approach you when you go out or on toilet, like secretly or after flex, like, and they really want to go? She said, "Oh my God, yeah, you're so right. So many times, but they're just shy and they will never go because they don't want to lose the friend,
The face.
the face,
The face in the club.
yeah, in the club, in the front of the group of the friends.
Because if you go straight talk with the lady boy,
Okay.
it's already the people they look at you. Oh, he's the lady boy.
Oh,
blah,
he's
blah,
gay
blah.
or whatever. So it's
Yeah.
come there directly.
I need to come with you one time to actually see
hatership.
this.
Yeah.
That's why when we go to the nightclub, so we just change the contact and then submit later
What do you mean change the contact?
With the guys.
with the guy.
Oh, okay.
They do it more
Because-
secretly.
Yeah,
I
we have to
understand.
keep their faith as
Like-
well.
If someone look at you, you just show him your line and whatnot, and then you can meet him later.
Yes, something like that. But
Okay.
the first we must to competition talking first. You okay with it but demonstrate like, oh, we are transgender, we are lady boy.
Of course, you will not
accept
hide
it.
it.
Yeah, you accept it. Then he said, okay, so we can try. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's.
I guess most of them
catch
tried
up
it
later.
before. I don't think it's their first time, but most of them probably tried it before.
Properly quiet, yeah.
I know
In-
a guy, I will not say his name because he was. I cannot say his name. He always tell ladyboys from Thai friendly. He was never with a ladyboy before because he wants to play.
Oh, I'm a virgin.
Yeah,
Ah, yeah. Same like my friend. Okay, I use my example. My friend. Oh, he talked to me for long time. For long time. He with the woman.
Okay.
Yeah, he
so
with
we're
the-
he
talking
have a
about guy.
girlfriend,
Yeah,
and yeah, okay.
No, he don't have a girlfriend, but he do with the woman.
Okay.
He have
Okay.
sex with the woman only.
Okay.
But me and he we met together many times, like meet for the bar and drink, have a beer, but we
Okay.
talk competition like. Then I push on him like, hey, come on, you want to know why? Let's try. Come on, we do the best, really, really, really the best blowjob. We know how to do it. We know how to make you feel good. Let's try. Okay, the first not mean like I push you today. Let's come with me first to the ladyboy bar. Just the first.
Oh,
if
you
you
do
like
it
someone.
sneaky, like step by step.
Yes, step by
Oh,
step.
You hook him out.
So then it's come with me to the ladyboy bar. Just take a look first. Take a look. Then I pushed a little bit more on him, like.
But
So you went to the bar.
but
Yeah.
you were interested in him, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were interested in him.
Okay, who fuck him then? You fuck him or
No, it's not me. It's another girl, not me.
Oh, I thought
okay.
you meant. Okay, I understand now.
Now
Yeah.
I have my friend, not I not fuck with him
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he my
Okay,
friend.
okay,
he my
okay.
friend. So I push him to try some
Another
other
lady
lady
boy.
boy.
Okay.
And he did it at the end.
He the first
You
night.
see, this is why she's good at her job. She even bring people outside of the community to
The
that.
first is not, but then is
And drive them crazy.
so then is the first day. Oh, it's quite nice, sexy, but not my type. Then I push more and push more, and then the next day, come on, let's go to another bar. See, so then have a drink, touching. Then you get hot. You wanna try? We have room upstairs. Blah blah.
That's the scam, guys. Be careful.
So then he
And then-
did.
Oh.
Then he did.
So not romantic. The first time in a short time room.
So then you know what now today? Every day now.
Okay.
Only lady boy.
Only lady boys.
Yes.
Finish with his girlfriend. Everything done.
Sometimes I don't know, but when he come, it's only lady boy.
He living here or it's,
No.
Oh, it's
he
like
he up down
oh,
yeah.
you hook him up. But I have to say, if you was close with him before, so at least his interest and curiosity was already there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be like so close good friend with him.
No,
He-
because like you know me, I like the just like
Yeah,
how to
you're
call
out-
like
no, you're an
I don't
outgoing
care
person.
about like sex. Like I'm open, like
But you are
like
friendly.
a friendly.
Yeah,
Like I want
but-
to be friendly.
But I know also many guys that they see ladyboy and they're, oh, don't touch me. They are immediately scared or they think that they will get raped.
That I love the guy like that.
Really?
I love the guy like that. I love the guy
Why?
like that because the first time for them is the quiet. Oh no. So then I can push a little bit.
Yeah,
to
but
make them
sometimes they are so
understood.
disrespectful. Not all of them, but some of the
Yeah,
guys.
some eyes then aggressive, right?
They're, don't touch me, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I remember one. I think I told that already to you or to Scott. I don't remember. So 2 or 3 months ago, I went with one friend I met actually on the airplane. I never met him before, and we went to see Cindy's. And his friend, a random guy, wanted to come to meet us there, but he told me, "Listen, he's a bit scared of ladyboys." I said, "Oh, it's okay. We're just sitting there, no problem. We can play pool, drink, whatever."
Yeah.
And immediately he went inside, and one of the lady just touched him and asked him for a drink, and he's freaked out completely. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! You told me they will not touch me, and it was so disrespectful. I felt so shy. I just said, "Okay, I'm so sorry,
That
baby."
he gonna
And
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
problem.
Not even that, because I don't want people think we are bigots. We like everyone. It doesn't matter. But when you act like that, it's really
They not just all. They just only the person like that.
yeah. But still, he's with us.
Yes, I know.
How do we look when we bring people like that?
Yeah.
So I paid the
But
bill
this
and
is
we
also
left.
kind of like an overreaction for a certain reason.
I don't know what the
You know
reason,
I mean? Yeah.
But he was very aggressive. He was not aggressive towards her, but in his reaction, it was
Yeah,
very loud.
Like over the top.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was
But
wasn't very
maybe
comfortable.
on for me, I never see the guy like that. Never.
Really?
Yeah, never the guy act trip like that. But if I saw one, yes, I might to tell him something.
We saw one, if you remember, when we went with Greg. So his friend, I will not say his name.
Yeah.
He was
The-
extremely aggressive.
Yeah, and but he was a weird dude. His whole energy was not matching to the group anyway.
Yeah, but you saw every time they
Yeah.
came near him, he just
Yeah.
step back.
Yeah, I don't understand the point why Greg brought him, but he was also drunk, so okay.
No, they're friends. I understand.
Yeah, but the entire vibe was off.
Yeah.
So I thought already like, okay, he could maybe say at the first place, oh yeah, maybe you go another time, meet your friends there, just say to them like we have different plans, because he was just like at the wrong time at the wrong place.
It might be.
Yeah.
But it's very, as we said before, it's not very common to see something like that. Like normally, when you see even guys that are not completely not into ladyboys, they know the scene. They come, sit, drink, play a little bit, and they left. Like
Yeah.
they're going home.
It's not like such an overreaction. But we have to bring you to the club that you can see how the people usually react.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want to see that.
Yeah, in Pattaya, it's
Not
really
one,
common.
not one. We have to go around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ah,
that
they
you-
always go around. Come on.
Yeah, but that you just see is not like okay, it's not like random. It's
So
like
the-
obviously all the time. Yeah.
But I still, and okay, I want to see that, but I still suspect it's a matter of self-esteem and confidence. Maybe you are more aware of that. I give you example, okay? I will not, again, I cannot say who, but I know one girl that she think everyone hates her. Everyone talking about her all the time. No, really.
Yeah.
Even if people whisper together, she's
Yeah.
sure it's about her.
Okay,
So
okay.
sometimes I think, and it's a matter of self-esteem, 100%. You agree with that?
Yeah.
So maybe here
If it's
also,
in this extreme, yes.
so maybe in your case, for example, I'm not saying your self-esteem is low. I'm just saying maybe it's a sensitive like issue for you a little bit. So even if people don't think about you, but yeah, the pointing or whatever, the looking, immediately think, no, they are talking about us.
No. I have to say completely no.
Okay, I need to see that in my eyes.
we not spoke about it, and she totally look how sure you about it.
I need to see that.
I can see
I not say that
exactly.
you're wrong
I
or
can
lying,
see it.
but I
Yeah.
want to experience it for myself.
And everyone we will put here with us on Ladyboy on the sofa, they would agree the same. It's not like a story because we are too sensitive or we think like we always in the spotlight or whatsoever. It's really it's so obvious they can't hide it. They can't hide
They
the
can't
reaction.
hide it. They,
I have to say, ladyboys in Thailand already feel like a second degree person. They already think they are not as good as, you know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean, but
So they always think, okay, because first of all, it's come from the family. I was born a man, but now I'm a lady. Maybe my family, yeah, they love me and everything, but maybe they're not happy with me. And then it starts, what will the men think about me? You remember when we talked about relationships? So it's much more harder for a ladyboy to find a long-lasting relationship.
I think is now is for the ladyboy is quite easy.
Long-lasting relationship?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because now it's everything is open for that already, and I think that people they know about more like the LGBTQ more. I think it's everyone is open for that now, and also I think it's just only about
Long-lasting, yeah, yeah.
long lasting, just into person, understood together, happy together. You know.
Yeah, but when we had this conversation before, so we talked about it was with my friend John, right? You know which conversation I'm talking about. So he used to have a girlfriend, ladyboy, and after they broke up, maybe 6 months or 7 months, her name was Minnie. She killed herself. And then we talk why, what happened, and when we asked him, because it wasn't about John, right? It was because her own reasons. But Pim say also, ladyboys, it's more hard for them to find real love.
Not the true.
Not the true? You not
the
agree with
true.
that?
I not agree.
You
with
think it's the same?
me is 11
Every-
years already.
No, every night someone falling in love with you.
Oh no, not at all.
They come in the Catois or
They hate me as well. They hate me as well.
Okay, so you don't think it's that?
No,
Okay,
it's the girl as well. Not only ladyboy.
so you think it's equally easy to
Is
find
it-
love for a
is
lady
it-
and for a ladyboy?
Is it easy?
Okay,
Can be the same.
because we said last time, sorry to cut you, but we know the community, right? We know the guys, we know the veterans, and we for some reason we also know the newcomers. And
Me.
maybe no, you are just a quick comer. This is different. You are a quick comer, not a newcomer.
Yes, quiet.
So let's say at least 70% of the people that are going with ladyboys they don't see them again. It's something I'm repeating, but they are not seeing them as a person. They seeing them as a fetish.
What is that fact?
Fetish, like he say, also like a sex toy, but fetish is more like some people
Like he fantasized. Oh,
some
I want to
people
be
they are
with
into
ladyboy.
latex, so it's like a
Like,
fetish. You know what I
alright,
mean?
yes.
So for them,
understood.
being with the ladyboy is a fetish, right? And sometimes this cause them to not treat you as a person. Yeah, they will be nice and they will buy, but they're only interested in fucking or whatever, and that's it. There is nothing behind it.
Yeah, but you have some kind of people like this.
I think I do.
It's only a sexual desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I mean by fetish. There is no feeling behind
Like
this.
emotional
Nothing.
feelings
Nothing,
connected.
just like sex toys.
This is what makes me horny, and I go for it.
I think it's have some people like that.
I think 70% of the people are like that.
I also would not say it's that high.
Let's say
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I
say it's
also-
less really like, let's say, okay, 20% to it.
Okay. I'm talking about not only the veterans, the newcomers.
Yeah, but I also would say, like, if I read the comments, right? So
You mean the comments for your videos?
yeah.
Okay.
So if I read the comments, there are so many comments. They're like not that sexual that as you actually thought there might be. So like, oh my God, I wish I would be this guy.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
is
yeah.
so beautiful. She's one of the most beautiful girls. Some like that they really put there on such a high spot. You know what I mean? Like almost like star untouchable level. You know what I mean? So that I think like, wow. So you have a lot of guys that just dreaming about it.
Yeah, but it's even more fetish. Think about it. People that actually
They not say it to every, so they have a specific type how they look, and when they saw it, so they're saying like, wow, this is it. And it's not like sexual, they just could like look at her because they just think like it's just like the perfect woman because she have everything and even more what
Yes,
I desire.
but he didn't find this video because of her. He find this video because he was already interested in ladyboys, and then he knew your channel or he came across your videos. You cannot just find ladyboy videos randomly on the internet. You have to search for it.
But I still believe that the number is not by 70%.
Yes,
and I
me
truly
too.
believe it's way lower.
Really low up for sure.
Yeah.
I'm swear.
Okay.
No, I
With
think
my three
no,
fingers.
I think you are the one who can judge it the best because you come in touch with so many guys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just because of your work. So I think like if you say like just from the feeling, so I think you can judge it the best, and also from your years from experience, because we don't come across so many guys.
But there is very easy way to measure it. So you used to work as an escort, right? How many, in your opinion, how many of your customers really fell in love with you as a person? Like they would pay you even not to go fuck, just hey, I want to spend time with you. I really like you. Like, can we go to a movie?
Like to movie, hang out.
Yeah. Just how, like, what is the percent of those kind of customers?
It's a lot.
Yeah?
Yes.
More than 50%?
Is it?
Okay.
Is it?
So maybe
what
my
I thought.
worldview is like distorted because
We
normally
change it today already a little bit, so we work on it.
it
You
might,
see
but because you know me, I'm a very talkative person, like you. But normally, no, I am.
it's
I am a
true.
talkative person.
Yes.
When you put me in
That's why
any
you're the
bar,
host. That's why you're the host.
I know.
That's why
But
you're
when you
sitting there.
put me in any random bar, normally I will just start talking with people, just go around introducing myself, whatnot, and just talking with people.
Yeah.
And many of the people that I do meet in ladyboy bars, their questions about the ladyboys that they see are always extremely sexual. Extremely.
Yes.
I never heard like, oh, is she a good person or does she have a boyfriend? I never heard the question, does she have a boyfriend? It's always, how big is her cock? She's bottom or top? You know, this is the question that you normally get, and you never have like in regular, not ladyboy bars. Normally, I hear the different question. Hey, you know if she have a boyfriend?
Yeah, but okay. Come on, this question is already out of the window because you
Yes.
do the work that she did. So you
Exactly.
met this girl in a bar.
In the bar.
I mean regular bars, not ladyboy bars. Normally, when I speak with the guys over there, if they know I know the ladies, they will ask me actually if she have a boyfriend. I never heard how deep is her pussy or does she take it up the ass. It's always more. I think the guys that do come to the bars and do look for that Maybe it's the girlfriend experience. I don't know.
No,
But they do ask
is
me.
the girl experience and the ladyboy experience different?
Yeah, but
Different.
they are always asking less sexual questions in regular bars rather than in ladyboy bars.
Yeah, because they know it. That's why they ask for she have a boyfriend already or not on the Dracula girl bar, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to have any problem with her Thai boyfriend.
They will never have a problem with the type boyfriend of a ladyboy also.
No, the ladyboy is normal. You can go, but the but the Dracula girl, they coming like, please, when now my time to work, send me there. The time
Okay.
finished, come pick me up.
Okay.
That is the girl.
I see that many
Yeah.
times, but I think you get my point. What I meant about the sexual thing.
Because you mean like, why is the guy not ask about with the girl, not the girl much about
Why he more
sex?
interested to know her sexual features rather
Ladyboy more.
her personality features.
But maybe, just maybe, you have to think like this. So if you meet a girl, so you not have sexual options. Of course, you can say like, okay, you take it in the ass too, yeah. So, but this is the only option that you can have actually, yeah. So because everyone, I think, suck cock, yeah. So there are just a few that say don't, but okay, yeah. But you get my point.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
So, but it's more interesting. Um, Knowing it about the ladyboys because you have many ladyboys they're only button.
Yeah.
So then you talking to a ladyboy who behave 100% like a girl, like a woman.
Yeah.
So you cannot have anything special. Maybe she let you suck a cock or whatsoever. But it's more interesting because there are more variations. So she can be bottom, she can be versatile. So that means she's open for both. Or she say like, no, I'm more the dominant part. I'm top.
But
You know what I mean?
there are
That's why.
there are four questions that I normally hear in ladyboy bars. So
How big is her cock?
how big is her cock? Right? Can she come? Really?
Yeah.
Can she fuck other ladyboys?
Yeah.
And can she fuck ladies? This is the four most common question you hear. And all of those are fetish questions.
Yeah.
Why, if you're really into someone, why do you care if she can come or not? Why do you care if she can go with other ladyboys or fuck ladies?
Because maybe they would love to know about the first time. They must, like step by step, maybe learn about it.
I think we will not agree about this point because
Wait, I have one thing. I have one thing. So, but you never witness this kind of person, maybe, yeah, when they meet someone that they feel like from the first time they see them, yeah, that this is a special one. If they think it's a special one, they would behave maybe differently. More percentage would be, but there it's more like sexual because they are horny. They're looking at her and she makes.
disagree with you.
You disagree with me?
I tell you why,
Hardly.
because most of the guys I know that actually dating ladyboys.
So they end up then later with them in a relationship.
Their relationship with ladyboys. And the first thing that they tell me, oh, she has such a big cock. You know? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's still sexual. I know few, not all of them, okay? The guys that in relationship, it's really 50-50. Because the other 50% will tell me, oh, she's such a nice person. I really enjoy my time with her.
Yeah.
I'm having so much time, like, or just telling me about her family, or they went to the village together, or whatnot. That's perfect. Why do I need to know the size of her cock? Or if she can do that? She's your fucking girlfriend. Why do you tell me that? I never, you know me, I will never ask such question. It's inappropriate. Like,
No,
Sammy
yeah.
will not ask your friends, hey, how's your wife at sucking cock, right?
No, she have a tight pussy or not. But you have some. But this is thing like it's also different about the guys. So you just have guys that like to just show off and
But
talk
we are
about.
meeting the same people at the end of the day. Come on.
Yeah, but you just have people that really. So for me, like I have friends and they're not even into ladyboys, so they always go in the details about the girls. Oh, her pussy was so tight, for example. So you just
Really?
yes, you have just this kind of. That's why.
I almost
that's
never
why.
hear this
to see that as
conversation.
No, that's why women think, yeah, that we men always talking like this because there are so many guys that talking like in this kind of sexual manner just to show off.
You know
So I
what?
just
It's so,
hearing. Yeah, but
it's so off my style.
Yeah, but I'm the same.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Even you are in the industry, you are never speaking like that.
No, never. So I basically said, look how beautiful she looks in that. So it's always like really like respectful. Of
course.
Yeah. But this is just the way. It's just also the way how you see them. You know what I mean? Because these guys, they are talking about real girls. They're also just seeing them like, they say then to me, yeah, but she was a prostitute. So even to use this word in Thailand is not really common because everyone call it like freelancer, or you
No,
would say
I
she's a
hear a lot.
working girl.
I hear Yamcha, I hear Gree,
Yes.
I hear all those
And
words.
this is, yes, but this is already the point. So they don't really have the respect for this person and they treat her even also like a sex toy. And this you can not only say that the guys doing that to ladyboys, they're doing is with this kind of attitude, this kind of category guy, they will do it to everyone. They will do it to girls and they will do it to ladyboys because it's just the way they behave. And they would only change this behavior if they're falling in love with this kind of person, maybe. But that's the only way around. And then you have guys like us, they're not showing off like this, and we
Never.
always be really respectful. And
Extremely,
Yeah.
even too much sometimes. At the point that, you know what I mean?
No.
That
can be
sometimes,
not
no,
enough.
Yes.
that sometimes we even not enjoying ourselves, we just want them to have fun. For example, when you go to a bar and you just want to, oh, here, 1,000 baht, play a killer pool. Yeah, you enjoy yourself, but it's even too respectful, you know what I mean? You don't know them, you don't get anything out of it, you just want to see them having fun.
Yeah, I would then more say maybe like you give them the drink and you're not really into her, but you think like, okay, maybe she not have a lady drink today, and you think
But
she's a
that's
nice
okay.
person.
That's
Yes,
normal.
Yes.
yes. But
That is normal.
Yeah, so I also think like this is normal, you know.
Okay.
You cannot be too friendly in Pattaya.
Come on, you're talking, you're one of the most friendliest guy.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, but in what kind of bad spot it brings you? How long you're not falling in love with every single one and you just be like respectful and friendly? I think you'd be on the safe side. It would be like different and a difficult thing if you like
Falling in love every day.
Yes, then you would have
Yes.
Like
you
Scott.
would have problems.
Fuck you, Scott, by the way, if you are seeing that. But like Scott. Yeah. He's falling in love every day.
Yeah,
I can see that. And me as well.
Yeah, we know that.
I told you many people are falling in love with you on a daily basis. That's for sure.
No, not really.
But it was interesting what you said before. It was funny that with ladyboys they have more options. It was very funny.
Is
I
it?
like that.
It's like that, right? So that's why also for me, it's like, for me personally, if she's only bottom, I think like, okay, what is the entire point that I not fuck a lady? So if you
Say again, what is the entire why you prefer ladyboys, you mean?
no, so if I made a ladyboy and the
Okay.
ladyboy tell me, oh,
I am
I'm only bottom,
I am
so that
only
means
bottom.
she only wants to get fucked, right?
Okay.
So then I think, okay, so then I can fuck a lady.
Better.
So what's the entire point? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I want it because your sex life can be so much more excited because you get fucked, you can fuck her, so
Yeah.
you can do so many things. And so you are kind of limited.
Yeah, but also most of the ladies are not three-holers. So normally they not.
Oh, so you mean that, okay, so they have the advantage that you can fuck them in the ass.
Yeah.
Okay, but the ladies have the advantage you can fuck a pussy that get wet.
Yeah.
And hopefully is tight. So it's
Hopefully.
yeah.
We are talking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like that.
No comment about it.
Question, did you ever fuck a real pussy or never?
I did.
What?
It's about when I'm work in about Nana Plaza.
Oh, before.
Before long time ago.
Oh,
Because I want
wow.
to know as well because I want to know how the pussy, you know.
How the
And how
pussy-
was
But
it?
then it's I tried, not my type. So
You're
no
not your
more.
type or not your type?
Not my type. I
It
don't
was
like
not tight
it.
enough.
I don't like it. You know.
Okay.
So then it's
So only one time you tried.
only one time, but European girl, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Thai. With Thai, I'm no, not for me. I'm shy.
Yeah, you know, I've seen the last
But-
few months. I see it happen few
But
times.
long time ago, okay, on my. But
That-
now no more.
Actually, ladies go to those bars normally with their boyfriend, but they only want to find someone for like a ladyboy to fuck that lady. I've seen
Yeah,
that few times
the world
recently.
getting
Not
more
few
open
time
and
is a
open
lot.
No,
and
I mean what I've
change.
seen in my eyes.
As
Like,
The
well.
world
I
is
mean,
open. Everything changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have nothing against it. I
And
think
also, like, then you not see yet, like, the girlfriend, wife, and husband, they come together. Then lady boy bring up with her boyfriend alone with together.
and she stay down. Wait,
Yeah, she stay
I
down and
never
wait.
see.
Yes,
I never see this.
have it.
I believe I have everything, but still, it was
And
the
then let
first
you
time I
get,
saw it. It was funny.
and then let you get who use who do
Like, who fuck who?
Yeah, who
Who
fuck
fuck
who.
who?
Then let
Okay,
you get
okay,
it.
Of course, the ladyboy fucked the guy
Yes,
in the ass.
yes.
Okay,
That's for sure.
okay,
Mm.
good to know. Anyway, I think we need to wrap it up. Yeah,
Okay.
we did like way over 1 hour already.
So it's like 2 episodes.
It might be,
Maybe you
or
can
might
split
not.
it.
But first of all, anything you want to?
No, hey, we go already over time, so I think
No, I
like
mean,
to
you
add.
want again to tell about your thing?
No, my thing is my thing.
Okay.
So
No, not this thing. Your thing, I mean.
You think
Yeah.
you short
Okay.
video.
So, you
I'm
want to
just
say
glad to
anything
be
to
here.
the people that watch us?
So then I'm about to say, like, so if people that watching it is, please, is subscribe, follow it, and also like, please come see me in Pattaya us, and also like, see you soon, guy.
Yeah, you have to invite June for a couple of drinks. That's for sure. She needs some drinks.
Go to care you.
Hey, and if they are lucky, we are there because we quite often there. So maybe we're sitting in a corner on a table.
Yes.
Now they
Join the
know
table.
how we look like.
Yeah.
We are going to get harassed even more now.
Maybe we also get free drinks. Who knows?
But really, guys, if you are in the area and you want to see and experience a really
Yeah.
good go-go bar and a
Beautiful lady boys.
yeah, but it's
Lot of
also
beautiful.
in general it's a good bar,
And sexy
right?
PR manager as well.
The most
Yeah.
sexy PR manager. Just go to KRU in Soi Bukhao. It's called Katui's Are Us. Very easy to find. What the name of the restaurant near it? Everyone know it.
Better like next to the hotel Shabahat.
Shabahat
Yeah.
Hotel. Next to it. Yeah.
yes.
And of course, as Michelle said, you might see us there. And one last thing. Again, we had a Patreon. Go check it out because of your support, we can do stuff like that and even more. So thank
More
you
is
for
cooking, right?
listening,
Yeah.
watching, and see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Woo.